Tonight on News 22.
New Mexico now has 3 reported cases of the coronavirus.
The results are in from yesterday's Democratic primaries.
And News 22's Gabriel Chavez shows us that saving money is really not that hard.
All that and more on News 22 Wednesday.
Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG-TV News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Hannah Jakowski.
And I'm Danielle Gutierrez.
All levels of government are deep into planning for the growing threat caused by the coronavirus. Congress is considering an economic package to help businesses and individuals get through the crisis. The New Mexico State University Administration has offered CDC general guidelines for faculty, students, and staff. Right now, classes are continuing to meet. One professor canceled class today, concerned that one student may have come in contact with an infected person.
Anybody who does not feel well should stay home and should focus on getting well. And beyond that, everyone else should be in contact with their supervisor seeking the appropriate plan of action.
Teachers are being encouraged to plan to teach online just in case classes are canceled.
While classes have not been canceled, many events are. In her news conference this morning, Governor Lujan Grisham said large public events organized by the state have also been postponed or canceled. That includes the Gathering of Nations that was scheduled for early April. Here's a partial list of the cancellations or postponements we know about. The Baton Memorial Death March, J. Paul Taylor Symposium, NMSU Sunshine Week, and all Las Cruces public school students and employees are not to leave the state. We will continue to monitor the cancellation and let you know when more pop up.
Now on Good Morning El Paso.
We are under an ABC 7 first alert. Of course, I've been tracking heavy rain on the west side of town, but northeast El Paso, it looks like it's your turn to see heavy rain. We're going to zoom in street level, give you an idea of which locations are being hit the hardest in storm track weather.
Plus, a body discovered in far east El Paso, what investigators are trying to figure out right now.
Measles in El Paso, the symptoms you should be watching for, and what city leaders are doing to respond.
CIA spies, why President Trump says the country is lying.
And both parties have agreed to a new deal on a new national budget, what it includes, and if it has what the president wanted.
Live, where news comes first, from the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso.
Good morning. The time right now is 6:01. I'm Mauricio Casillas.
And I'm Hillary Florin. We're under that ABC 7 first alert.
Nicole's tracking a whole lot of activity out there. Good morning, Nicole.
Definitely a lot of activity. Good morning, Mauricio and Hillary. Right now, Anthony, New Mexico, Vinton. We've been watching this storm since the start of Good Morning El Paso. Now shifting in a northwesterly direction, but this is new. Cohen Stadium, northeast El Paso, around Fairbanks, Dyer Street. If you live around Woodrow Bean 375, looks like we could be seeing some heavy rain right now. So just north of Vinton. Las Cruces, also, you've been seeing some heavy rain as well. Of course, in the next 10 minutes, we're going to zoom in a little tighter to Las Cruces. So far, El Paso at the International Airport, we're running well below average. We've only seen some light rain at the El Paso Airport. Hopefully, we'll squeeze out some more rain. Now, in terms of our temperatures, we're at 74 degrees with an east wind at 8 miles an hour. Humid out there because we've seen a lot of moisture out there. 96 relative humidity in Las Cruces, and we're in the low 60s. So coming up, the next 10 minutes with your weather and traffic on the 7s, we're going to zoom into Las Cruces.
Now to breaking news here at the ABC 7 Alert Center. Boris Johnson has just been chosen as the new leader of the Conservative Party in the UK, and he'll take over as Prime Minister after Theresa May resigns tomorrow. Johnson says as Prime Minister, he will, quote, deliver Brexit and unite the country. He also promised to defeat the Labour opposition. Johnson has vowed that Britain will quit the European Union on the scheduled date of October 31st, even if that means leaving without an exit deal. But Parliament has signals that it is determined to prevent him from taking the UK out of the European Union. Johnson is the former mayor of London and British Foreign Secretary.
El Paso Sheriff's deputies and police officers say they're working to identify the body found in the far east part of town. Law enforcement officials were called to an area near Tim Floyd Street and Holly Springs Avenue. Crimes Against Persons began investigating around 6 p.m. last night. They say the body of a woman in her mid to late 40s was found. A group of people spoke to investigators but would not confirm whether they were colleagues or family of the woman who died. ABC 7's camera caught a maroon Jeep in the distance. That's the same car associated with Angelica Vega. Police say that she disappeared yesterday, and police couldn't say the body belonged to Vega. Police did say it was not Erica Gaitan, who was a mother who vanished in recent days. Now, ABC 7 will update you on air and online at kvia.com once we learn anything new about this investigation.
A fifth measles case has been confirmed in El Paso County, and the latest measles victim was a woman identified in her early 30s. Happening today, City Council will receive an update from the Health Department on the measles outbreak, as well as the protocols in place to protect residents. Good morning, El Paso's Madeline Ottley is live now with ways that you can stay healthy. Good morning, Madeline.
Good morning. We're here now live at City Hall as we speak, and later the Director of Public Health will be presenting a 12-page report to City Council on this outbreak. Now, so far, 2 adults, 3 toddlers have been diagnosed. Prior to this, it had been 25 years since El Paso last saw a case of the measles. Now, you can get the measles through contact with someone who's already infected, such as when they cough or sneeze. The state's Health Services Department says measles is so contagious that if someone has it, 90% of those around them will become infected. That's if they're not immune. Measles often includes a rash that looks like flat red spots on the face and ultimately spreads down the neck to the rest of the body. Other symptoms include a high fever, runny nose, and red watery eyes. The CDC says that in 2017, there were 110,000 measles deaths recorded worldwide. The El Paso Department of Public Health says this year there are more cases of measles nationwide than any year since 1992. To encourage vaccination, all 3 departments of public health immunization clinics will be open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., and those will stay open through the lunch hour. Now, the CDC recommends that children get 2 vaccines, the first between 12 to 15 months, the next between 4 to 6 years old. That's very important because kids who don't have that second vaccine will be higher risk for becoming infected, as well as kids too young to receive any vaccines at all. Reporting live at City Hall, Madeline Ottley, Good Morning El Paso.